What it do? What it do? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that bell icon. That's the notification bell that alerts you all content that will drop to my YouTube channel that will hit your devices. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up, the AKA the like button. If you're looking for the thumbs up, it's the three dots at the top right hand side. Hit the three dots and you will see the like button. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I need everybody to double spin the block. Go to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment over there. We on the road to S.L.R Sports News TV. We on the road to 900 subscribers. So let's go ahead and get that 900 subscriber plateau. Let's go ahead and get that 1,000. We're gaining and questing for 1,000. So go ahead and continue to support the channel, support the movement over there. At S.L.R Media TV, we hit the 4,000 subscriber plateau. We hit the 4,000 subscriber plateau. Let's get a round of applause for the 4K. You understand what I'm saying? Hard work, dedication. $4K. We on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get this 5,000 subscriber. You know, we putting that work in. We're trying to be one of the top YouTube channels in the YouTube circuit, in the YouTube algorithm. Let's make that happen. If you like the content, you like what I do, make sure you hit that cash app, $ SRED 40. Shout out to everybody who hit the cash app, continues to donate to the channel. Appreciate that. Hey, yo, all procedures go straight back to the channel so I can continue to bring you great, fresh, good, lively, the utmost partake content on YouTube. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. We in the building. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all my subscribers. Merry Christmas to all my future subscribers. Merry Christmas to the Carolina Panther fans, Carolina Panther Nation. Merry Christmas. Antonio McClendon, what's good? What's good? He said, what's up, S.L.R? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to the family. Hey, all blessings and a happy New Year's to everybody. I'm on here dropping a Christmas special. You see what we do over here. You see what we do. I felt like, let me go ahead and give y'all some extra Christmas presents. You understand what I'm saying? When y'all surfing through YouTube, you're looking for some Carolina Panther content. Oh, S.L.R is online. Let me go ahead and get up on here, squeeze in. Yo, the link is put in the chat if y'all want to pull up. You see the title. Bryce Young, we trust. Seattle Seahawks. This playoffs a bust. This is what y'all wanted, right? Listen, this is what y'all wanted. This is exactly where y'all wanted. This is where y'all wanted to be at, right? Huh? Y'all want some success. Y'all want to taste some success in your life, right? This is where y'all wanted to be. This is a big time game. It's another playoff game. Carolina Panther been in playoff mode for a whole month. They've been playing playoff games for a whole month. This is another big one. This is another big one. This may be the biggest one. Y'all thought the Tampa Bay game was big last week. No. This is a big one. Because I'm going to tell you why. We know the Seattle Seahawks are going to be in the playoffs. Oh, yeah. We know Seattle's going to be in the playoffs. This is a big one. This is a must win. This is a must win. Roadmaster, what's good? What up? What up? Pull up. The link is pinned in the chat. Pull up. Merry Christmas. I know how to give y'all some of that Christmas flavor, some of that Christmas special. You know what we cooking up over here at S.L.R Media TV. This is a big game. This game right here against the Seattle Seahawks in the bank is the biggest game of the season. Not next week against Tampa Bay. No. Not next week. This Sunday at 1 o'clock in the bank, Sam Darnold, the Seattle Seahawks, the number one defense in the NFL, coming to the bank, trying to come 13-3. If they win, the 49ers and the Rams can't catch them. This is how big this game is. They want this game for the Carolina Panthers. They win this game, they're in. Playoffs, they're in. Even if Tampa Bay beats Miami and we go in that week 17 game, it's a winner take all. But if we win Sunday, we're in. We're closing the door. We padlocking that motherfucker with 4 or 5 locks. Nobody's getting in. It's a wrap for Tampa Bay. Even if Tampa Bay beats us in the final game, our strength of schedule will override that win if Tampa Bay beats us in that final game. Because our strength of schedule is better than Tampa Bay's. Even if we end up with the same record with Tampa Bay, we will get into the playoffs because of the strength of schedule. And the simple fact that we got that first win. See, that was key for us beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, was getting that first win. Because Tampa Bay would have beat us, they would have got the strength of schedule victory over us, and they would have got in. But since we beat them first, and now we currently on the strength of schedule over Tampa Bay, the NFL's gonna let us in first. Tampa Bay will be on the outside looking in. Yeah. This is a big game. This is a big time game in the bank. This will be a more of a playoffs atmosphere game than the Tampa Bay game. Because now Everybody knows the implications and what's on the line against the Seattle Seahawks. This is a big time game. Not only that, the Carolina Panthers are one of the best teams in the NFL at home. We have been protecting the bank. There's had not been too many bank robberies. There's not been too many heists. No, you're not coming in there. You're not slipping a note. No, you're not coming in there. You're not brandishing your gun. No, you're not getting the loot. No, you're not doing it. We got top flight security now. Surveillance. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to go in the bank and rob and steal. For the Carolina Panthers. And I'm going to tell you this. Before I get into the content, because I got some great content. Before I get into it, let me tell you a little something. Because, you know what I'm saying? I don't be coming on here seven days a week. You understand what I'm saying? But I reign supreme in the Carolina Panther circles. And people know me. And they know when I speak, when I talk, they know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, Romaster said, win here, clinch this Sunday. Facts. We in there. We dogs on the road too. Yeah, we dogs on the road though. But we're puppies on the road. We're dogs at home. Our home record is better than our road record. And I feel like the first step of becoming that team, the potential team that could be consistent year after year and get in the playoffs is protected home. It's protected home. See, we don't call our stadium the Bank America Stadium. No, we don't say that. We only know the bank. We don't fucking say, bro, where we go? We're going to Bank America Stadium. No, we don't. No, we say we're going to the bank. There's only one bank, and that's in Uptown Charlotte. The Carolina Panthers have to protect home base. And see, for them, they need this win, especially if we get that home playoff game. You understand what I'm saying? Because now we have prepped the fans. We done gave them a little taste. We done spoon fed them a little taste of victory. What it looks like when we're consistently winning at home. I told y'all before, I'm going to tell you again. We have one of the best fan bases in the league when we're winning. One of the best fan bases in the league and when we're winning. And not only that, we quantify that when you come to the bank. You understand? We have one of the best fan bases at home when we're winning. And we show that against Tampa Bay. So imagine by 10 how it's going to be Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks. This is a playoff game. This is a playoff game, and it will be treated like a playoff game. This is a playoff team that we're facing. This is not another game. This is not another regular season game. You win, you're in. And not only that, we have gave the Carolina Panther fans another Christmas present that was unexpected. We done gave them a home playoff game. Imagine how big that home playoff game is going to be. Imagine how big that home playoff game is going to be. You got to protect the bank at all costs. Now, let's get into the heart and thick of this. Because this Carolina Panther team, and I'm going to be straight up. Yeah, Roadmaster said, gotta protect the bank. For sure, Roadmaster, we gotta protect the bank. We got to. I'm still a fan when we when we won Infinity Storm. Man, listen, one of the best. We got one of the best. Listen, it's hard to beat us when we're winning. Coming to the bank, it's hard. It's hard. We had proven in 2015, proving that. Proving that. You don't want to come to Charlotte and play us when we're winning. You're not coming out of this motherfucker unscathed. You're not. There's a reason why we call it the bank for a reason. Protect the house at all costs. Let me get into Dave Canales. Anybody listen to my podcast and go on my lives, hell, you can just go on my channels and look at my content. Y'all know how I feel about Dave Canales. No, I don't like him. No, I don't like him. Do I think he's a great head coach? No, I don't. I don't even think he's even head coach material. Honestly, tell you the truth. Yeah, he's a motivational speaker. Yeah, he can be a quarterback coach or quality control coach. Hell, he can be the pastor for the team. But coaching, dialing up the X and O's, making adjustments, seizing the moment at all costs, doing whatever you have to do to get the win. I don't see that in Dave. Let me tell y'all something. I don't want to rain on y'all parade because I know it's been a long time. I know it's been a long time since the Carolina Panthers had tasted success since what, 2016? The last home game the Carolina Panthers had at home when Drew Brees beat us. What was it like, 2016? We lost to the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, the New Orleans Saints that beat us twice with Tyler Shug. Let me tell you something, Dave. And I need you to listen to me loud and clear because, you know, the media won't tell you. Hell, the podcasters won't tell you. Because they so enamored, they so in the thick of this reality of the Carolina Panthers may get into the playoffs. So they don't want to say no wrong. They don't want to look at it. They just want to look at, we just want to get into the playoffs and then let's just see what happens from there. Let me tell you something today, Canales. Scoring 20 points. It's not going to get it done, Dave. It's not going to get it done. It's not going to get it done, Dave Canales. Dave Canales, you're going to have to look yourself in the mirror and you're going to ask yourself, can I challenge myself to pull the trigger and be more aggressive on offense? Because let me tell you something, Dave. You think that shit's just gonna continue to happen where Bryce can just miraculously get find Terrell and Millen for a touchdown and or hit Jalen Coker for a touchdown? These two little similar same plays that Bryce been doing. Do you really think that shit is actually going to work in the playoffs, Dave? You're going to have to score points. When I say points, Dave, you're going to have to score at least 25, maybe 30. This is the NFL. 25 or 30 is average. Scoring 17 to 20 points, leaning on your defense, is not going to get it done, Dave. It's not going to get it done, Dave. You continuously to show me that not only you won't pull the trigger, you really does not have a quality of finding ways to get all your receivers shots and opportunities. But they're going to shut Terry McMillan down. Let me tell you again, Dave. They're going to shut Teddy McMillan down. They know y'all like to go to Jalen Coker. See, Dave, you're easy to figure out, which I don't understand how the other opponents has not figured you out yet. You're only explosive plays come out of the run formation. Don't think I have not noticed that. Let me repeat again. Your explosive plays come out the run formation. They're in the run formation. Bryce either play action or roll out. He either gonna hit Jalen Coker or Teddy McMillan. Either one. That's it. That's it. Y'all look. You don't think that teams are not going to figure you out? How you be sneaking any little plays to T Mac and to Jalen Coker? You don't think teams are not going to figure that out? They're going to figure that out real fast before the playoffs even start. Dave Canales. You cannot push the ball down the field. You can't even get. I don't want to see how I want to do this. I don't want to see this. I notice you run a lot of 12 personnel. I see what you're doing. You're trying to mimic Sean McVay a little bit, but you don't have the Matthew Stafford to mimic that. See, I know what you're really trying to do. You want to really run that Sean McVay 12, 13 man type of offense, but you don't have the quarterback. You don't have the Matthew Stafford back there to get the job done. You don't think teams are not going to see how you're trying to run your offense, and it's see. A lot of people ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. He's trying to run a similar offense to that what the LA Rams running. Just look at it. Look at the personnel. Look at the personnel. You see Dave Canales, he used a lot more tight ends in the offense. You liable to see, you may see Evans, you may see Sanders and Trumbull. All three of them at the same time in the offense. All three of them. If you look at the offense variation, he's kind of running something maybe like Sean McVay running with the Rams. But because if you really look and see, that's where you're getting supposed to play from. You're not getting supposed to play running a 4 or 5 wide receiver set, single back. Nah, most of his supposed to plays are coming out the run formation. That's coming out. That's catching teams off guard and they end up throwing the ball. And you don't think, you really don't think teams are not going to know when you're in 4th down. And say you think you're going to run the ball on a 4th and 1 and a 4th and 2, you're passing the ball. Like, come on, Dave. Like what you're doing, Dave, the shit is going to catch up, man. Like, I hate your offense. I hate your offense. I hate the offense. I hate it. I hate it. It's like pulling teeth. It's like 4 quarters of bullshit. Look at the Carolina Panthers wins a lot. Every fucking game is close. Either it's close or they're getting blown the fuck out. Look at the average scoring. They're not even scoring 21 points per game. That's not playoff championship winning. What you're going to do, you're going to get bounced out in the first round. Fast. Yeah, you gave your fans some excitement. Yeah, you finally gave them a playoff game. But what's the use of having a home playoff game when you barely can score fucking 20 points? And the numbers go up in the playoffs. The scoring goes up. The scoring goes up, Dave. You're playing the best of the best once you get in the playoffs. You're playing the best of the best, Dave. I'm telling you now. You're going to have to put some points up against Seattle. I'm telling you. And then on top of that, Seattle doesn't blitz a lot. The Seattle Seahawks does not blitz a lot. So they're going to be spies all over the place for Bryce. They're going to be spies. The defense is going to be predicated on Bryce. What's it? What Romance say? Them tight ends shine when they get the targets. Yeah. See, if people been watching very closely, I've been calling for the tight ends. I don't know what it is, and I believe the Carolina Panthers and Dave Canales and be listening to my podcast because I don't went on other podcasts and said not only I was the first one to advocate for the run game, where everybody else like no S.L.R. Why they want to run the ball for? We got all these wide receivers. Why we want to do that for? Bryce Young's a 4,000-yard passer. Okay, all right, bet, whatever. Then I said, to get more out of this offense, they're gonna have to put more tight ends. The tight ends are Bryce Young's best friends. Oh, why they want to do that for us, S.L.R.? Why they want to do that for? Oh, we got T-Mac, Zebra again, Adam Thielen, Hunter Renfro. Why do you want to do that for? Bryce is a 4,000-yard receiver. Why do you want to do that for? All right, okay, bet. All right, okay. Look what the fuck happened. S.L.R. was right. Not only they took my game plan and executed it with the run game, I call it the Dak Prescott offense. Look what they did next. They utilized the tight ends just like S.L.R. said to do. Man, I'm so fucking good at this. It don't make no sense. And I don't even go live 7 days a week. I'm so good at this shit. I'm so good of it. Because you know why? I see it. I break it down. And I'm good with it. And then I expose it. See, I ain't got to do the goddamn the all 22s and all this other bullshit to do this, look at this, and stop and go, and look at this, white man. Fuck all of that. Fuck all that. Watch the game and break the game down. If you know football, you know football. Told y'all that. Now look what they doing. They doing what the LA Rams are doing. See, the only thing is the Rams got Matthew Stafford and the Carolina Panthers got Bryce Young. That's the only difference. Look at Bryce. Look at the game against Tampa Bay. Look at the game against Tampa Bay. How did T-Mac get that? Passing out the running formation. How did Jalen Coley get his? Passing out the run formation. How did they get the fourth downs? Passing out the run formation. That's all Dave Canales is doing. Passing out the run formation. That's the only thing that's been successful. Passing out the run formation. You don't think teams are going to see that shit when the playoffs start? You don't think the Seattle Seahawks are going to play? And the Seattle Seahawks are one of the most disciplined defensive teams in the league. And they don't blitz. Hardly. Big time game, bro. Big time. But this game is huge. This game is big. I listen. I mean, your favorite podcasters may tell y'all something different, but you better listen to S.L.R. And S.L.R. is going to tell you the right shit. I'm trying to tell you. No Diddy. I'm on Evero's neck. And listen. I'm going to tell you right now. Listen. I don't understand, but we're not going far with this defense. We're not going far with this defense. This bend don't break shit. That shit is false advertisement at its finest. That bend don't break shit don't fucking win you no Super Bowls. It don't. It don't. J.C. Horn still can be had. Mike Jets can be had. Okay, we stopped the run. Okay, all right, true. But teams know that. Teams ain't got to run the ball against us. And then when they do run the ball, they know what type of play. All they got to do is toss the ball. We ain't got to run and just hand the ball off and just run the ball up the middle. Why do we want to do that for? There's other multiple ways they can get the Carolina Panthers and get rush yards. There's multiple ways. Ask the Buffalo Bills. You can still throw on this team. You can do a lot of things to break the Carolina Panthers down. Trust me. This secondary is not the best secondary in the league. Like, come on. Come on now. Teams are going to be looking at shots when they seeing J.C. Horn and Mike Jacks 10 yards back and not playing press man coverage. They ain't going to be licking their fucking chops. Dinner time. I'm trying to tell y'all. You better talk to Evero. You better talk to Evero. You better talk to him. Romaster said Evero gotta let JC and Mike Jack play press coverage. That's true. Is he gonna let him play press coverage? Nope. Watch Cooper Kupp, all them boys, the Booker, all them man, no Jackson Smith and Jake, man, them boys gonna have a motherfucking field day. Man, they're gonna have a field, man. Sam Darnold gonna goddamn pick their ass apart. And then Sam Darnold gonna be so efficient with the ball. Man, shit. Man, I watched the LA Rams game, man. Man, the Carolina Panthers got their hands full. And I'm telling you now, you got to be a fucking fool to think this is an easy victory for the Carolina. You got to be a fool, man. This team is not 12-3 for no reason. They beat the Rams when the Rams had them. They got the Rams got 11 wins, and they got the 49ers got 11 wins. Man, the Carolina Panthers better motherfucking treat this game like a playoff game. You better treat it like it's a do or die, win or get in. You treat this game, you get your ass beat by the Seattle Seahawks. You deserve to lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because it didn't have to even come down to a do or die game. For some of y'all talking last week, well, just beat Tampa Bay and we'll take that loss to Seattle. We'll take that and we'll just go into the week 18 against Tampa Bay and the winner takes all. Who the fuck want to go into a winner take all game against a team that's seeking to win 5 straight division titles? Man, come on, man. Come on. I got to stop this shit. I got to stop. Oh, all wide open if you're 15 yards out. Yeah. I got to stop. Here's Bryce. This is what Bryce said about this shit right here. Whoa, Bryce said.
Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, Bryce gonna have to pull out the Spider-Man outfit for this one. Y'all see it? Y'all see your favorite quarterback in that Spider-Man outfit? Yeah, you're gonna have to pull that motherfucker out Sunday. You're gonna have to pull it out Sunday. The Seattle Seahawks are one of the best teams in the league. Top 5. This is a top 5. This may be, you look at power rankings, they be 1 or 2. You're playing the best in the league. This is your measurement, Bryce Young. If you want that 5th-year option, you want to surpass that 5th-year option and go to contract extension talks, you're going to have to beat the Seattle Seahawks. And I ain't talking about no fucking 180, no 180 passing yard, no. You're going to have to drop 300. I need to see a 250, 275, 300 yard gain out of you, Bryce. That's what we need to see. Actually, this is the game that you want to see Bryce do it all by himself. This is the statement game for you, Bryce. Do it all by yourself. Not no shit against the Atlanta Falcons. No. Against a team that we know for sure that's going to the playoffs. That's in the playoffs. Bonafide. Hey, listen, they can go lay down. They can take a loss. They can take a loss. Because you know why? They're going to be in the playoffs. Carolina Panthers can't take no loss. They gotta win. You set yourself up like this. You have to win every game to get it. And listen, Carolina Panthers, you should want that. You should want to win every game to get in. You don't want no breaks. You don't want no buys. You don't want to listen. You want to play every game to get to the Super Bowl. You don't want to break. You don't want to buy. You want to be the team that's constantly playing every game. That's how you get in. That's how you survive, and that's how you win. The more you play, the more experience, the more reps you're getting up under your belt. Roadmaster said, I don't think Bryce got it in him. Nah, Bryce ain't got it in him. He ain't got it in him. I can tell you, let me tell you something, Roadmaster. All Dave Canales got to do is say, hey, Bryce, you know what? Whatever you see, whatever you do, this you. I listen. If you want to rush for 100 yards, Bryce, go ahead. You want to rush for 100, throw for 150, go ahead. This is your game. Now, listen. My playbook is out the window. This is on you. Whatever you want to run, you let me know, and I agree with it. People saying that I'm holding you back. My playbook is holding you back. This is you, Bryce. Whatever you want to do your thing. That's the only out that Dave Canales got. That's the only out that he got. Because let me tell y'all something. I still don't think Dave Canales' job is secure at Carolina. I don't think it's secure because you know why? You can look at it like this. If we just move Dave Canales out the way and actually put in a real head coach, we don't have to sit here and say, you know what, I think 2026 is going to be our year. I think 2026, we ain't got to do that. We go get a real head coach. We know 2026 is our year. We know that. Rico was calling his own play. Yeah, Rico was calling his own plays. I've been trying to tell y'all that. Listen. Why do we got to struggle? Why couldn't we just beat Tampa Bay? Just beat them. Beat the fucking brakes out of them. Why did we have to lose to New Orleans twice? Just feel me. Just look at the games. Look at the wins and look at the losses. That shit is on Dave Canales. That's on Dave Canales' play calling. I told y'all he's not. Listen. And see, what pisses me off is this is what y'all going to do after the season over with. We don't want Dave Canales to call plays no more. We want Dave Canales to get him an offensive coordinator. He got an offensive coordinator, Brad Izzy. No, Brad Izzy ain't no offensive coordinator. Brad is a puppet. Brad Izzy is just a puppet. We want a real offensive coordinator. You really think that Dave Canales is going to go out there and go get an offensive coordinator that could potentially take his job? Dave Canales is like, if I'm going to lose my job, at least I got my guy, Brad Izzy, right here. He can step in and be the head coach. So if y'all think that Dave Canales is going to go out there and find him an offensive coordinator, it's not happening. It's not happening. Dave Canales is going to end up getting fired. I'm telling y'all, bro. He going to fuck around. He going to fuck around and have a game that's going to define him, that's going to get his ass fired. I'm trying to tell you, it may be the Seattle game. He may let him fuck around. I keep thinking Team not even averaging 21 points per game. They're not even averaging 21 points per game. Hey, we got a head coach that's in his second year as a head coach. And we can't even score 25 points per game. They Canales got to go. Stick a fork in them. Stop trying to save Coach Canales. Let S.L.R coach the team. Can I coach the team? Can I coach the team? Can I coach the team? I told y'all. Let's go get Joe Burrow. Stop fucking playing around. And let me tell y'all, matter of fact, to anybody who's listening to this podcast right now, y'all timestamp this out. Y'all, I want y'all to know, cause I want y'all when y'all go on other channels, I want y'all to say, go in their chat and be like, S.L.R said that first. He said that first. Why y'all stealing this man ideas for? He said that first. He was the first one to say Joe Burrow. He was the first one to say the Carolina Panthers should strictly go after Joe Burrow. Make Joe Burrow your only main priority. Go get Joe Burrow. Stop fucking playing with me. Listen. If I wasn't a true diehard Carolina Panther fan, I wouldn't give a damn about this team. I just sit back and kick my feet back and just twiddle my hands and feet and just like, same old Carolina Panther team. You know, whenever they get a such, I'll come on back and I'll put my jersey back on, be a Carolina Panther fan again. No, I'm not doing that. I go through the thick and thin. I go through the downfalls, the ups and downs. But damn it, as long as I had the freedom of speech, I'm going to tell you what's on my damn mind about my team. Let's go get Joe Burrow. And that's it. That's it. I guarantee you, we'll get to the playoffs. Even if we still had to give up key players, we will still get to the playoffs because we got now. I don't know about the numbers because you know Bryce had number 9 and Joe Burrow got number 9. I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna work, and I don't think Joe Burrow is gonna change jersey numbers. Let me be the assistant coach if you get the heck. Oh yeah, for sure, Roadmaster. Oh for sure, we'll build a powerhouse team, very constructive team. High value, great, phenomenal defense. We're gonna run like a hybrid 4-3. You know what I'm saying? That can span into a nickel. You know what I'm saying? Variation, but it's gonna be very hybrid. You know, in between we may sprinkle a little bit of 3-4, 3-4, 5 unders. You know what I'm saying? You know, the defense will be predicated to the team that we play each week. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to be a team that's great on adjustments. We're going to make adjustments. We see the opposing team making adjustments. We're going to make adjustments. Whatever we have to do, we're going to be a team where the opposing team is going to be like, yo, this team is buttoned up. The head coaching staff is buttoned up. I mean, they out here goddamn switching the game plan, and we may switch the game plan up on you during the game. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, we got plays that's only specialized if we want to throw this team off. This team think they on our fucking trail. All right, we about to throw you off the trail. Smell this. Yeah, I'm on that 2-4-5. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a defense that a team's gonna be like, yo, we want that defense right there. We made our own fucking defense. Well, yeah, we changed this shit. We want to be innovative. We want to be the most innovative team in the NFL. We want teams to copy us. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all copy our blueprint. You understand what I'm saying? We want to be the innovators of the NFL. That's what we want to be. We want teams to look at us. We don't want to be looking down on them. This coaching staff is not innovative. They don't make adjustments. The way you use Jimmy Horn is so disrespectful. If I was Jimmy Horn, I would be begging my agent to get me the fuck out of Carolina. Send me to Cleveland. Let me go play with Shador some motherfucking body. Get me the fuck out of here. The only thing that I do at Carolina is sweeps. As soon as I get in the game, I gotta do motion in the backfield and catch a sweep, or I'm catching a fucking screen pass, about to get taken out the game by a defensive player. You know, they always put me in harm's way. I got so much speed. I'm the fastest guy on the team. I can't even fucking run down the field on a deep vert or anything. Why do they have Jimmy Horn on this team? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. When you got Jimmy Horn, do you understand he'd be a great decoy? You put him in because, oh shit, Jimmy Horns, and they gonna run the ball, they gonna run it, this and that. Ooh. You gotta find ways to open up the passing game. You gotta find ways. Jalen Coker and Terry McMillan with them same fucking plays. It's the same plays they run. It's nothing spectacular about Terry McMillan and Jalen Coker plays. It's the same shit. It just be like, why the fuck is the teams are not catching this dumb shit? They're throwing the ball out of run formations. Their explosive plays are coming out of run formations. Like, how teams are not seeing this shit? I don't get it. Remember 03, we invented the zone blitz. Yeah. Don't worry. We will get a defensive coordinator that will blitz a lot more. Trust me. We will get a defensive coordinator that will not send a cornerback. Let me repeat. We will get a defensive coordinator that will not send a quarterback to get a sack on a quarterback. We don't do shit like that. We don't send corners in. That's why Everett got to go. When you got to send a quarterback, you got to send J.C. Horn in to get a sack. Oh, get the fuck out of here. You got to go. You got to go. We don't do this shit no more. We don't do corner blitzes. We only do this shit on Madden. What the fuck I look like sending my star corner to go in to tackle a fucking quarterback? Hey, get out of here. He fuck around, get caught, or get blown up by offensive lineman or a running back. Man, come on. Come on, man. They got to do better. You got to do better. This game against the Seattle Seahawks, the spotlight is on Bryce Young, Dave Canales, and Everett. This game could be a defining moment for either one of them season. Bryce might not be here next year. Dave Canales might not be here next year. Everett might not be here next year. Because David Tepper can just sit back and say, you know what? If we actually get the right head coach and the right coaching staff, we're going to the playoffs. They're easy. That easy. But I'm telling Dave Canales, no, I'm not. I'm telling David Tepper, go get Joe Burrow. Let's stop this misery, man. Let's stop the misery. Because I feel like Bryce is a polarizing person to us. And he's very divisive to this organization. And if true football people know, it does not take 3 or 4 years to know if this guy is good. How many years are we going to continue to give this guy who's only averaging 190 yards passing? The average NFL passing is 250. This dude is throwing for like 190. Stop this bullshit, man. He's too fucking polarizing to us. He doesn't. Go get Joe Burrow And all the talk ends. All the talk ends. All the talk ends. See, we gotta get a quarterback like that. You know, the talk ends. That's it. Now we gotta build around him. Spend some money, and we're going to the playoffs. If we go get Joe Burrow, listen. If we go get Joe Burrow, we're going to the playoffs next year easily, and we can do damage. We cannot do damage with Bryce Young and Dak Canales. We can do damage with Joe Burrow. He said my CB's waiting on a pick six and a flat on Matt. Yep. Bryce ain't polarizing to me. I'll catch you on the next one. Finna go check out PPP. I bet some of this good old content. But yeah, though, I got Seattle winning, 31-17. Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winner take all game. Week 18. That's what it's going down to. Let's get into the content.
So I got on the phone and I said, I saw Bryce at the Super Bowl. You see a bunch of these guys at parties and such. So I saw Bryce and I said, Bryce, remember when we were at the Super Bowl? I told you we were going to pick a quarterback, and I wasn't kidding. And I said, you want to trade in some Sweet Home Alabama for some Sweet Carolina? So he was just excited. He was like, I don't know if you could see him on the screen. He was like a little tenseness in his face, but then he was like, you could feel him just like, I'm so happy, sort of thing through the phone.
Why did you guys?
A nickname now. They're calling you the Carolina Reaper. Have you heard that nickname? Like the Reaper, like when you go up against your competition, you kind of take them out. There are a couple of head coaches that have gotten fired after you beat their team. You took the Cardinals out of the playoffs. Is that you haven't heard of that?
No, that's my first time hearing it. Again, I definitely can't control nicknames. I don't know about.
What do you think about it though?
I don't know. Reaper's a little like evil, so like I don't know. I try not to be evil, I guess. I don't know how to feel, but yeah, that's not really up to me, I guess.
Right.
They think we really be faking when we say we do this. We done bust the squirrel out the tree and open them up. Know what I'm talking about? Take the clothes off. That's step one. I'm gonna show y'all the rest of what it is.
You know, I think we're building something special. And, you know, these guys, I mean, they're, you know, just an extremely good management team. And listen, we're just getting started. So we're just building momentum through this year, and, you know, it's just building and building and building, and I think, you know, we'll build in the next few years. So I'm pretty excited, to tell you the truth.
I hear you, Dave.
I'm Bryce Young, and this is This or That, Bojangles Edition. Between the bacon, egg, and cheese, Cajun filet, I gotta go Cajun filet. Gotta go Bowberry biscuits. That's just, it's a classic. It's tough, but I'm gonna go with Supremes. Thigh, for sure. Go with the original, for sure. Can't beat the original. I'll go with bowl rounds. The mac and cheese over dirty rice. Honey mustard, peach honey pepper. I'll go honey mustard. I'll go with the bowl sauce.
It hit me walking out of the stadium yesterday, running into a lot of the Panther fans, the joy, the enthusiasm, and Dave, it was a reminder of what football and a team and a city can mean for a community. Did you get a sense of that at the end of the game yesterday?
Yeah, absolutely. It really started, when I walked out there for the kickoff and came back out of the locker room. everyone was in their seats. And I looked around and I was like, man, there's a lot of black here. You know, we had the black towels going. We're in all black in the uniform. And it just felt like a whole thing together. You know, it was the team, it was the fan base. Bank of America Stadium, it was electric. And I was like, man, it'd be great to get a win today. You know, for everyone who showed up and showed out and made an impact on the game. Really did. With some false starts, delay of games, really made the communication for the Bucs challenging.
Derek, the obvious question is about you not getting elected to the Pro Bowl. What are your thoughts on that? And, you know, how did you feel when you received the news that you weren't going to go?
I was disappointed. You know, being a competitor I am, I definitely want the opportunity to be able to represent my team in the Pro Bowl. You know, it's one of those things. You know, I guess my peers and coaches don't think I'm good enough to be in there. So, you know, I'll take that with a grain of salt and just keep working.
Does that make it sting a bit more? Because usually it's the fans don't get it right, and then the players and the coaches are like,
I mean, I think, you know, whichever way you look at it, not getting it, you know, it's frustrating, but I mean, it is what it is. Still got a lot of ball to play here, so I mean, you know, I'm looking forward to the opportunity for that.
Does it add any fuel?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely ignites me. I'm a competitor, that's for sure.
Because you've been getting a lot of love from mainstream media. Like Baldy features you almost on a weekly basis. If you throw in these large humans around, like they're nothing. Kay Adams has spoken out. Like, did it come as a bit of a shock that, to me, I feel like this is one of the bigger snubs in recent years?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely shocked I didn't make it for myself. I feel like playing good ball, coming back off of the injury. So I mean, it is what it is at this point, though.
Is it one of those things, 2 years ago, you were like, okay, well, I led the league in tackles among defensive linemen, but I didn't have the sacks. This year you're leading the team in sacks. I mean, like, is it one of those things where it's like, I don't know what else I can do to turn it?
No, man, it's not going to knock my confidence down any. You know, they still got to stop that shit on Sunday, so it is what it is.
Panthers doing big things right now. You see Bryce Young doing his thing. What is your connection with him today? Do you still reach out to him?
It's a dynamic where I'm always here. And coming from a player, I know how I would want somebody or would have loved somebody to be for me. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Bryce numerous times. We've exchanged information. We've texted each other. And then I'm not going to be the guy that's going to send the text week in and week out like, hey, bro, I seen that. That's not what I responded to. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy that's like, yo, if we see each other, we going to have a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't even going to lie to you, bro. Like, it's like, how you do this? And I'm giving you the game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here if you need me. And you know that. You know, I've been a Bryce Young fan since they signed him, and I was always challenging him to be him, Like, don't try to be Cam Newton, bro. Please don't try to do that. Be yourself, and the city of Charlotte will embrace you for that. And what are we seeing now? Like what I seen the last game, man, they just came off a big win versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're planning on playing them in another week or two. And I know that you have rough patches, and it's the challenge for him and the challenge even for the Carolina Panthers have been sustained success. How can you have a season like this and follow it up with another good season, you know what I'm saying, where everybody's kind of trending in the right way?
Yeah, I'm glad they stuck with him, though, because it's paying fruition for sure.
was going to come a moment, okay? Offense had a moment. We went down the field. Ryan nailed the field goal. And then the defense had a moment to make a play. Yep, it's looking a little grim right there, okay? But guess what? Just give us one more chance. How are we going to get it done? Together. Talking together, communicating the whole time. Everybody was in it the entire time. That's what it's going to take, okay? We got some cool stuff right here, okay? First of all, Bryce, 12th game-winning drive of his career. Let's go. Okay. Boom had a sack. DB had a sack. And then Ransom for the interception to seal. We've been playing championship playoff football for a long time, okay? For weeks and weeks. We just got to keep continuing to find a way. We got a hell of an op coming up, boys. Let's celebrate the hell out of this. Just a reminder, okay, tomorrow you're coming in for a workout. We're back to work on Tuesday, okay? Back to work on Tuesday so we can get out. Okay?
Hey, man, we not done yet, bro. Let's go. Hey, we said it from the beginning, man. This is everything we wanted come December. This is it. We got to focus these next 2 weeks so we can get down with the we've been talking about since April. Hey, back to work Tuesday. Hey, family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Bryce Young, congratulations. It's awesome to see you all smiles. The Panthers in control of the NFC South. Biggest game of your career and for many of the members of this young team. What does it say that you were able to get it done?
Well, first and foremost, all glory to God. You know, without him, I'm nothing. We're all nothing. So the glory goes to him, and you know, it just speaks volume to this team. You know, we were excited for the moment. We were ready. Coach did a great job preparing us. You know, for us, we're just about being process oriented, going on to the next week, day by day, building. And I wouldn't want to be able to do that with any other group.
What was going through your mind on that Ransom interception to seal the deal?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I was so excited. But it's just, you know, again, that's who we've been. Resilient. Our defense had all the confidence in the world out there. Late stepping up in a big moment like that, not surprising at all. You know, he's a baller. He's a young guy that's, again, ready for things like this. So we're super grateful. We're excited. We'll celebrate for 24, and then we got to refocus.
Bryce, enjoy this one. Congrats, and thanks for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Big time game. Big time. You see David Tepper stepping on the field like a stepper. Hey. But maybe Steve Smith can get any guys some motivation for the game Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks.
Hey, what's going on, folks? It's been brought to my attention what I said on the radio. Probably should have used some different words. But based on the DMs I've been getting from people, what I said, and then now you saying you're going to threaten me and you're going to pull up on me, I don't think that's a good idea. So I love this city. I invest in this city. My foundation in this city. But all these comments in my DMs, sliding my DMs, talking about you're going to pull up on me, you're going to threaten me. We don't need all that, man. We don't need no black on black, man. So if that's how you really feel, just block me, bro. You don't have to. But all these comments threatening my life, ain't no need for that. Okay?
That's them Bryce Young fans, Steve. Them ain't the fans that were cheering for you when you played for the Carolina Panthers. We know you're a Carolina Panther. You know, you should be in the Carolina Panther Hall of Fame. There should be a statue of you, all of that. So we're just letting you know, Steve, that's not us. That's them Bryce Young fans. That's them. The so-called Carolina Panther fans on the Bryce Young side. That's them threatening you. We just, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna let you know that. Why would we want to threaten a legend? That's them Bryce Young fans that's only been here. Well, Bryce Young been in the league for 3 years. So yeah, they became Carolina Panther fans 3 years ago. That's them. So just getting your heads up, Steve. Yeah. Yeah, they gonna talk that dumb shit. Yeah, for sure. We know that.
It hit me walking out of the stadium yesterday, running into a lot of the Panther fans, the joy, the enthusiasm, and Dave, it was a reminder of what football and a team and a city can mean for a community. Did you get a sense of that at the end of the game yesterday?
Yeah, absolutely. It really started, when I walked out there for the kickoff and came back out of the locker room. Everyone was in their seats, and I looked around, and I was like, man, there's a lot of black here. We had the black towels going. We're in all black in the uniform, and it just felt like a whole thing together. It was the team. It was the fan base. Bank of America Stadium. It was electric, and I was like, man, it'd be great to get a win today. For everyone who showed up and showed out and made an impact on the game. Really did. With some false starts, delay of games, really made the communication for the Bucs challenging.
Gotta run that shit back. You gotta run it back. This time, run it back with the black and blue jerseys like you just did with the Tampa Bay. But this time, instead of going with the black towels, go with the white towels. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna make it look real good when the camera's showing the crowd and you just see all them white towels just going in there, going crazy. Yeah. Now we really can see how many people there in the stadium. Because when you got the black towels, you really can't really see how many people is like in the stadium, cheering for the Panthers. But when you got the white towels, we can see it all. See it all. Carolina Panthers haven't said what jerseys they're going with, but if I was them, I'd run it right back with the black and blue. Run it right back with the blue and black, black and blue. Run it back. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Run that shit back. Make it black out again. However you want to do it. However you want to do it. This is a big game. You win, you win. That's it. That's it. You win, you win. It don't get no more simple than that. And then if you beat the Seahawks, you know how much respect you're gonna get. You know how much respect you're going to get. Do you know how much respect you beat the Seahawks? And then you go to Tampa and put a beating on Tampa. But I don't trust Dave Canales. I don't trust him. He got lucky with Todd Bowles. Maybe something going on with Todd Bowles and the offensive coordinator there. I don't know what's going on with Baker and them. They may blow that shit up. Baker might not even be there. Todd Bowles might not even be there. But Dave Canales, you got to be on your A game because you playing against a Seattle team with a top 5 quarterback, top 5 offense, top 5 defense, top 5 coaching staff, top 5 coach. And the coach is not worrying about losing his job because he know he ain't getting fired. Yeah, this is a different ball game. This is a different ball game. Sleepwalk you want to. They gonna motherfucker Seattle gonna come in the bank and they gonna swoop out with the bag and be flying that motherfucker right back to Seattle. All right. This is a game where the Carolina Panthers, you need to jump on Seattle. Jump on them early. Put at least 10 points on them early. Make it 10-0 the first 2 quarters because now you're giving your defense the opportunities to do whatever they want. I'm telling you. You got to make it ugly. You got to drop at least 10 to 17 on them. This can't be a game where it's coming down to the fourth quarter. Bryce got to do this, and that. That's not going to fly. The Seattle defense is too disciplined. Yep. So, this is going to be a game. This is going to be a game where I believe this game is more favorable to Seattle if Carolina Panthers run the ball. Yep. Yep. I think if Carolina try to run the ball, it's going to play to Seattle strengths. Yep. So, them running the ball may go against them. Well, they may have more. Carolina Panthers might have more success throwing the ball against Seattle. Yep, for real. Because if you look at that Rams game, and the Rams got 2 running backs too. Yeah, Seattle wasn't having too much of that, even though it was a high-scoring game. But yeah, they wasn't having too much. Yep. So I'm trying to tell y'all, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that Rams game. Seattle is very good against the run. They're very good against the run. The Carolina Panthers think they're gonna go in there and just try to run their wheel, make this a bend don't break game, time of possession game. That's not gonna work this time. This is a team where you literally gonna have to put some points up on the board. You're gonna have to put some points up on the board. Yep. We most definitely will be going live for that game. Make sure you tap in Sunday. Make sure you tell everybody. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App. $ SRED 40. Donate to the channel. You know what we do. We on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We already 4,000 in. Yeah. So, let's go. Let's go. It's no end. We in there. We in here like swimwear. You know what we do? We cover all facets of the media with what you want. We got sports, politics, docs, whatever you need, entertainment, hip hop, whatever you want. This is your one-stop shop over here. You know what we do. You know where we at. This is the home of the Carolina Panthers, for sure. Yeah. It's what we do over here. Playoffs or bust. Yeah. See, Carolina Panthers know they got to have this game. Yeah, they can lose this game. They have the Tampa Bay game, winner takes all. But who want to go through all of that? Who really wants to go through that? That's unnecessary. That's uncalled for. Who want to do that? Well, all you got to do is just beat Seattle. And you're in. That's it. That's it. Now, technically, you're really not in because Tampa Bay will have to lose to Miami. So if Tampa beats Miami and Carolina beats Seattle, it's still a winner-take-all game in Tampa Bay. So, hey. A lot of stuff got to play right for the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers had to win. Tampa had to lose to get in. Carolina Panthers lose. Tampa win. Winner takes all. Week 18 in Tampa. Carolina Panthers win. Tampa Bay wins. Both games of Week 17. It's still winner take all in Week 18. If Tampa beats Carolina in Week 18, both teams tie, same record. It's going to come down to strength of schedule. Now, if Tampa loses to Miami and Carolina loses to Seattle, Carolina gets in the playoffs. Yep. So we see how it's shaking, bro. But we most definitely NFL playoffs atmosphere. It's in the air, and we most definitely getting it. We got it last week. We got a taste of it last week against Tampa Bay at home. We got another one in the bank at home. Another big time playoff game. I believe. Winner takes all. Carolina Panthers win. Tampa lose, they in. Just that simple. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, make sure you tap in, hit that cash app. Support the channel, support the movement. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Carolina Panther Nation, Carolina Panthers organization. Stand up, playoffs or bust. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace. Keep pounding.
Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.